My name is Adam Tomlinson, and this is my witness. You know, it's been a hard year for all of us. COVID certainly made things from work to church to relationships hard. It's been really hard on my boys, especially, who have had to navigate moving to a new city where they don't know anyone, and then having to basically go through life with nobody but their brothers to be friends with. Where we thought we might get some form of good news with school for Nathaniel, that went virtual for 3/4 of the year, and now luckily he was able to finish his school year with a kind of hybrid virtual and in-person learning. But as you can imagine, that doesn't really make it all better. Friendships and relationships are important, and it's one of the areas that I think Lauren and I have done more praying and seeking and trying to explore about than any other area of our personal lives lately. My boys will go to the playground and they'll run around asking people to be friends with them because they don't have lots of friends. And as a dad, it just breaks your heart. And that's where God has really stepped in over the last month or so. We live here in the Arbor Hills neighborhood of South Madison, and we live in a duplex, which means that we have neighbors who literally share the same building. Our backyards are almost tied together. They have a 6-year-old son who just last week, in fact, invited us to come to his birthday party. His dad walked outside as Lauren and I and the boys had been looking at our garden, and they said, "Hey, we'd love for you to come to our birthday party this weekend." And I'll admit there was a part of me that wasn't really sure that was what I wanted to do. I mean, being around people who I don't really know for a couple hours perhaps, you never know what that's going to be like. What are you going to get roped into? What are they going to have to eat? All those kinds of questions go through your head. And then we realized that it was really a great thing for our boys, and we ended up going and we had a good time. It was a wonderful afternoon of camaraderie and talking with people and being around people that we hadn't met before, as well as people that we had met before. On top of that, there's another set of neighbors whose backyard abuts ours. We can look into their backyard, they look into our backyard. And a couple weeks ago, we went to the Arbor Hills Park here for a food truck night. While we were there, they showed up. We took the opportunity to sit nearby them and talk with them. What do you do for work? And why did you move to Madison? And those kinds of conversations, and built relationship with one another. Their boys often are playing in the backyard, and it is a great opportunity for us to build relationship, not only for Lauren and I with friends, but especially for our boys who are so starved for friendship here in our neighborhood. But it's not just about them. God has delivered me with good friendships of people who I meet at the skate park. Lauren has been able to join a mom's group and have events that come up that are being planned for the summer so that Lauren can be around other young moms in our area. You see, what started as a fear, what started as uncertainty, what prolonged as sadness and grief, the lack of friendships, God has fulfilled. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that God has provided us with great people here at Westwood who have shown great love to us, who have reached out, invited us to be parts of things like small groups or going to the park to play. Those kinds of relationships, every moment of those has been the grace of God manifest in our lives and in the lives of my boys, who are just so after relationships and friendship with people their own age. This is my witness.